I am in the Superstition Wilderness, just east of Phoenix, Arizona. Flew out late last night to do something I haven't done in a long time, which is a solo backpacking trip. The plan is 2.5 days. I'm gonna cover somewhere around 28, 30 miles, depending on the route. Mostly in the valleys, should climb one mountain while I'm down here. Looking for a nice, chill hiking weekend. Going for about 4 hours now. Decided to get a little extra credit side quest in to the top of Blacktop Mesa. It's about a 600-foot prominence in the middle of this valley with beautiful views of everything around, including Weaver's Needle, which is right behind me right now. This place is, wow, this place is gorgeous. So I've made it to camp at Charlebois Springs. It's a long 10-mile day, but it was a lot of fun. This is a true desert here in the Superstition Wilderness, so water management is really important. I brought 3.5 liters of water today, and what I have left now is 3/4 of a liter. So I have a reserve, which is good, and I'm not dehydrated, but you really got to take that into account when you're hiking in a place like this. So in a minute here, I'm going to go up to the springs and filter a bunch of water to replenish my supply for dinner tonight, breakfast tomorrow, and then for the hike tomorrow also. That is some nasty looking water. Yuck. I filtered nastier water than this on trips with Avery in the past, so this isn't terrible, but still, that's pretty gnarly. And there's definitely people who get Giardia when they come up here, so we do not want to mess with that. 7:30 a.m., getting a good early start. Beautiful, beautiful place, but not a lot of water. So the plan is to hike 3.5 miles up this valley to Bluff Spring, completely fill up on water there, and then it's another 10 miles at least to the next spring. So water management's going to be a big deal today. Ooh, it's hot. It is probably 80 degrees. That's supposed to be the high today. I know that's not that hot, but it was literally 0 degrees like 2.5 weeks ago in St. Louis, so I'm just not used to this heat. I did manage to find a tree to take a nap under a little while ago next to a little brook, and that was very nice, but we just got to keep going, even at a nice slow pace. Drink a lot of water, take a lot of breaks, put on a lot of sunscreen. So that was a 13-mile day. It was hard and long, but it was really awesome. And this is the kind of stuff that makes me love doing this so much. The terrain was gorgeous. The challenge was awesome. And I just had a great day. So yeah, got to get to bed really early tonight because I got to get up super early tomorrow in order to get everything I want to get done and then make it to the airport on time. Morning of the final day. Sun's just starting to come up and I'm on the trail early. I have 5.5 miles back to the car, but the reason I've gotten such an early start is I want to try and get a little extra credit activity in the form of the Battleship Scramble. I won't have time to do the whole thing, but it should be fun to get up there a little bit, get some really nice views, and then head on out. This is why they call it the Battleship Scramble. Supposedly parts of this become class 4, which I'm not honestly really in the mood to find out about, but this is pretty fun. So I got to the top, or I guess the beginning of the Battleship Scramble itself. I've run into this wall, and this is supposed to be class 4, The problem is I don't know where the class 4 is. A lot of this is verging into actual rock climbing territory, and I don't have the right shoes on. I don't got a lot of time. So the better idea is just to turn around. It wasn't wasted coming all the way up here though, because it was a nice hike and I got some really amazing views of the sun coming up over the mountains. Just about to roll into the parking lot. 28 miles, 2.5 days, 4,500 feet of elevation gain, and what an amazing trip. So beautiful. The Superstitions do not disappoint. Well, I guess if you come in February, my guess is that this place is a sweltering hellhole in August.